What's up guys, CryptoWill here. Sorry for not posting yesterday. To catch up on sleep, get some things done. And I posted my WhatsApp group this morning asking what coin, if anyone has ideas what I should go over. And um, I had a reply in the chat saying go over fuel. I really haven't heard of this coin. I loaded up the chart and it's just like Tron. Just like Tron and a few other coins out there. Because if you go back to my previous videos, you'll notice that these charts are very similar. Like I said, a lot of coins move off other coins. Like that coin, if this major coin is going up, such as Bitcoin, usually all these other coins will go up. Kind of like with Forex. If the dollar index goes up, well, if you're trading USD to JPY, it's going to rise because you're trading USD to JPY, if that makes sense. So it's kind of just like the same thing, okay? Now looking at this chart, it's kind of like a lot of a few of my other videos on markups. We have this support and resistance through here. As you see, we're sitting at it right now currently. Really, I should more even this out. We're just sitting in this zone. Now, if you currently bought down here, I wouldn't really worry about it unless we break this area right down here, about 8 cents. Then I would look to sell off if you bought down here, and most likely get back in where you got before to secure the profits, and then buy more or whatever you want to do. Now our next area is basically right here. If you guys can see that, it's pretty obvious that, let me make this a little bit smaller, that this point was rejected multiple times here, here, and also here with this big wick. Like I said in my other videos, wicks tell stories. It's where price is rejected a lot of times. Now this whole area is a big gap of wicks. So I don't want to draw a big ass box, to be honest with you. I don't want to draw a huge box. So we'll just put it in the middle of this area, average, in the average zone, because this wick touches and all of these wicks basically touch. So this is the average area where you can look to hit targets. But we're down here, so it doesn't even matter about up here right now. We're down here. So we're on the daily chart. Now we've broken the downtrend as such. We are in the uptrend. Draw a trend line. It's a valid trend line. So we could see something like this with fuel. I'm not sure how long it'll take to happen. It could happen in a few days, or it could take months. It's been moving kind of slow. Over a month's time, it's gained 5 cents. It went from 5 cents to 10 cents. So if you did buy down here, you made a 100% gain on whatever money you put into it. So if you did buy down here, I mean, that's a good place to take profits. That's really up to you though. I mean, it's 100% gain in a month, not bad at all. Why I say that is because, let me color code this differently. In red, we have wick rejection all through here, and we're just sitting in this zone. So it's kind of telling me we're going to push back down a little bit, but we could break right back up. This candle just kind of open. We still have a few hours for this candle to close, so this could, within the next few hours, come up and fill these wicks with a nice bullish candle to the upside. But right now how it's looking, it doesn't really look like it. So like I said, targets, if you are in this coin, I'll look around this area about 17 cents to take your profit. Now if this ideally does drop, we are breaking this uptrend, but it could break right back in. Ideally, if we do break lower and continue to drop, this area is an ideal place to buy for 5 cents. To buy again, This is like one of the lows. Even looking left, you know, it's been one of the lowest areas. This coin dropped April 18th. On April 18th, it dropped a half a cent and shot right up to about 7 cents within that day, within one day. So literally, you would have just made almost, what is that, 600% growth on whatever you put in one day. Okay, so if you've seen this happening, that was a beautiful buy. Okay, 5 cents, a half a cent, if you've seen that, there's no reason not to get in that coin. Like I said, I wasn't looking at this coin at the time, I just heard about it, so I didn't see this happen. But if anyone did capitalize on that, good job to you. If you're still in this trade and you bought in this wick, I should say you are up very good, especially if you put a lot of money in right at that time. Say you dropped, let's just say you dropped 1,000, you'd be around 15 to 20,000 right now if you dropped 1,000 on this coin right here in a month and a half's time. So right now the trade is looking kind of like this, unless this changes otherwise. If we break lower, I'd look just for a buy down in this area here, right back up to our zone. It's kind of like the same trade. You know, if we play off this zone, it's kind of almost the same risk to reward. You know, if it breaks below, like I said, around 8 cents, I'd sell off if you bought down here, or up here to minimize your loss, or you can hold your coins. It's really up to you. I'm just here giving you my analysis and personal view on things. But we are in that uptrend. The past month, we've been solidly moving on that trend line to the upside. So we could definitely see this rise to 17, maybe possibly 20 cents around that area. So just keep your eyes out on this coin, okay? If we keep getting rejection on this downside, then that's a bigger reason to take a buy position, because we are getting rejection on that downside, most likely pushing us to the next target area. And that's really it with fuel. That's what I see. You know, wicks tell a story, like I always said. Like, wicks tell a story. It turns the market around. Nice big wick turns the market around. This, what I was just talking about, this big wick, turn that market around. Right here, big wicks turn that market around. Right here we had wicks turn that market around. Wicks turn the market around. Wicks tell a story. It usually will go in the opposite direction. Not all the time, okay? It can fill that wick straight up and keep going. That's why you can dive into smaller time frames and get a little bit more of a smaller but bigger picture to see what's really happening. We're on the daily right now, so each candle is a day, is a full day. Okay, but if you dive into the hour, the 4 hour, that 1 day candle is now spread into either on the hour 24 candles, so you can get a bigger picture on what's happening in that area and possibly take a position. Okay, but ideally, we just kind of have to wait. Like I said, rejection. If we're getting rejection on the downside and it keeps popping back up, it's probably going to be a buy to the upside. Now, if it starts getting more rejection to that upside, like it is right now, we have like 4 wicks to that upside, it'll probably push back down. But you just have to keep your eyes on it. If you're in the WhatsApp group, if I remember, I'll check back in a couple of days and see where we're at, and post it in the WhatsApp group. So if you're not in there, the link will be down below, as well as my training on how to trade, psychology, risk management, zones, trend lines, really structure zones that go in together some strategies, okay? Not just for cryptocurrency, but Forex, okay? Same things apply. You can even use it in stocks, you know, it's the same idea in any market. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you are subscribed. I loaded up this little YouTube tab. I'm not signed in. I thought I was signed in, but we're almost at 500 subscribers, so I'd appreciate if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a like and comment down below your thoughts, and engage on my video. I like to hear from people, like reading the comments, and I usually reply or at least hit a like on their comment. Okay, I always read the comments. Unless you are spamming links and crap, I will delete it if it doesn't count as spam. A lot of you guys spamming links in the video, it doesn't go on my video. It goes right to spam. So occasionally, time to time, it will post it, but I will remove it like as soon as possible. So like I said, subscribe, leave a like. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.